it. Yeah. Good afternoon, students. I think.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Most of you should know me because this is, I think, our third interaction, right? First on the induction day,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, I have interacted with you, and second on the guest lecture of electrical engineering by Mr. Ashutosh Sharma. That day I was there to interact with you, and today I am taking basic electrical engineering lecture. So I am again here.
Hello.
Please, all of you, please mute your mic. Okay. So I'm giving a brief introduction of myself. Myself, Dr. Garima Goswami. I'm head of the Department of Electrical Engineering department, having 15 years of experience in teaching. And in last year, in month of July, I have joined Tirthankar Mahavir University, right? And I will teach you basic electrical engineering as the core subject. All of you, whether from any branch, as I already told you that this is very important for all the students, whether they are from civil, whether they're from mechanical, whether they're for computer science, electrical engineering is very important and basic subject and core subject that all of you should know, right? For example, if I tell you that if you make a project, a small project, if you make, then you should run it with the help of some battery, right? Some rectifier should be there, a transformer should be there to step down or step up the voltage. So these are the parameters, terminologies are related with the electrical engineering, like transformer, rectifier, motor, है ना? आप सभी के घरों में फैंस होते हैं, फैन कैसे चलता है? All in your family member know that when we just on the switch, then fan gets turned on. But you will know that how it will turn on, how it starts rotating. घूमने कैसे लगता है? एक स्विच ऑन करते ही ऐसा क्या हो जाता है कि हमारा फैन रोटेट करने लग जाता है. So that you will know in this electrical engineering. Okay, and there are much more thing about electrical engineering. If we talk about the electricity, electrical engineering has started with electricity. How electricity is generated, generate कैसे होती है, ठीक है? How it is transmitted from one state to another state, from one city to another city, and also within the city from the powerhouses to our home, how it is transmitted, right? And how it is distributed to all the home appliances. तो अगर हम जनरेशन की बात करें, so generation, transmission and distribution, these are the three main phases or three main stages of electricity, right? सबसे पहले जनरेशन होता है, then हम इसे ट्रांसमिट करते हैं, एंड ट्रांसमिट करने के बाद हम इसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन स्टेशंस पे, जैसे कि हमारे घरों में. और इन तीनों ही स्टेजेस में वी नीड टू हैव transformer, we need to have generator, we need to have motor, we need to have all the circuit breakers, relay, and different protective systems. So all these terminologies are included in the electrical engineering. आप electrical engineering में इन सब के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. तो अगर हम इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग की बात करें, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी कैन टॉक अबाउट द पावर सिस्टम, जो कि मैंने आपको बताया. सेकेंड, वी कैन टॉक अबाउट द machines. In machines, we can discuss about transformer, motors, and generators, and different parameters of these machines, how controlling of these machines is done by different controllers, right? And the manufacturing, testing of different machines, right? How these machines work, इनका methodology क्या है, working principle क्या है, all these things. Then we can talk about circuits, right? How an electrical circuit can be designed and how we can find out different values of current, voltage, and power at the different part of the circuits, right? So there are so many circuits like DC circuits, AC circuits. So there are different aspects. If we talk about the electrical engineering, cannot be completed, cannot be covered in one lecture. So today I will tell you about the circuits. Because in first year electrical engineering, first of all, in first unit, you will discuss about the DC circuits and all the analysis about the DC circuit, like how to measure current, how to measure voltage, how to measure equivalent resistance, right? Different theorems, Kirchhoff's voltage law, Kirchhoff's current law, all the things are included in circuit analysis, right? So today I will tell you about the circuit analysis, the various components, series and parallel combinations of the circuit, right? So different analysis of circuits, electrical circuits. So I will tell you today about circuits, right? I'm just sharing the slides for
Excuse
that.
me, मैम
Yeah, tell me.
मैम कुछ बच्चे वेट कर रहे हैं मैम वेटिंग रूम में
Okay,
मैम आप
some
उन्हें
students are
निकले दीजिए
waiting. Okay, I'm
Yes, ma'am.
just checking it out. Okay. Yeah, can you tell me about the yes source of
energy?
very good, yes, obviously there must be a source of energy. So the first necessary important parameter is the source, right? Because until and unless we don't have a source, we will not have current, the flow of current, right? So first of all, what is a circuit? Any closed path we are having the flow of current, that is called a circuit. And the three essential parameters for designing a circuit are: first, source. I request all of you to take a copy and pen with you. Do all have? Just take one
Yes,
copy and
ma'am.
pen with you, right? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Fine.
Yes,
That,
ma'am.
that's good. So a circuit is having a source. It must have a source first. Then it must have a load to which that current is to be transmitted. ठीक है, सोर्स तो है हमारे पास, लेकिन एक लोड भी होना चाहिए जहां तक करंट जा रहा है, जहां पावर हम ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो देयर मस्ट बी अ सोर्स. सेकंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज लोड. Now, what should be the third important thing to make a circuit? Yeah, conductor. Yeah, wire to connect the source from the load, right? So these are the three main important parts of the circuit. First is source, second one is load, and the third one is conducting wire to connect the source from load and then load to source, so that it should be closed. Okay, if I'm telling you there is a source and a wire, right? And the wire is connected from source to load. So could it be called a circuit? फिर से सुनो, we have a source. एक source ले लो अपने copy पे. We have a source and a wire is connected from that source to load. एक wire से source और load को connect कर दो. Now, is it a circuit?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a circuit?
No, ma'am.
No. Why no?
Ma'am, because the circuit path should be closed.
Yeah, very good. Yes, the circuit path should be closed. There should be a closed path. ठीक है, होना क्या चाहिए? The current going outwards from the positive terminal of the battery, the same current should be entered towards the negative terminal of the battery, right? पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल से होता हुआ वो लोड पे जाएगा एंड लोड से वापस वो नेगेटिव टर्मिनल पर उतना ही सेम करंट रिटर्न बैक होगा, right? So that is called a circuit. The same current that is going from the positive terminal should be returned back through the negative terminal of the battery. Then only it is called a circuit. So it should be a closed path. One forward connection should be there and another reverse current connection from load to source should be there. Then it is a circuit. So आपको सबको समझ में आ गया what is a circuit? There should be a source, then a connection from source to load, then another connection from load to source. So three main components of a circuit are source of energy, whether it's a voltage source or current source, then second, load, and the third one is conducting wires to connect the load to source and source to load, right? Now, these are the various contents on which I will discuss about: series, parallel combinations of the circuits, resistances in series, then resistances in parallel, then voltage divider and current divider, right? Okay. Is it visible to all of you, my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. So now, first of all, voltage sources and current sources. We will talk about there are two types of sources. There are two types of current, basically DC current and AC current, right? So DC current is what? DC current produced by the solar cell. आप लोगों का उस दिन जो expert lecture हुआ था ना solar पे, solar energy पे, सर ने बताया था how we can install solar plants, different, right? Solar energy can be converted into electrical energy, right? So वो जो electrical energy generate होती है, the current generated from that source is actually DC current. So we get DC from that solar panel. उस DC को फिर हम AC में convert करते हैं. Then we can use for our home appliances, right? So DC is what? DC is that direct current. So the magnitude of the current can be positive, can be constant, or it can be variable in case of DC. But the phase must be strictly constant. If it is in positive phase, it should be always in positive phase. It cannot be in the positive to negative or negative to positive phase. Or you can say there should not be change in the phases while it is a DC, right? Magnitude can be constant or can be variable, but the phase should be strictly constant in case of DC. So current flows in one direction only in case of DC because it's a constant current. In case of AC, as the name suggests, alternating current. Alternating means from positive to negative and negative to positive, right? Is there any problem? The phase should be strictly constant in case of DC. And in case of AC, magnitude and phase both will be variable. Nothing will be constant. मैग्नीट्यूड भी उसका वेरी करता जाएगा करंट का, एंड फेज भी कभी पॉजिटिव फिर नेगेटिव फिर पॉजिटिव फिर नेगेटिव, वो आपका वेरी करेगा, राइट? सो मैग्नीट्यूड एंड फेज बोथ विल बी वेरी इन केस ऑफ अल्टरनेटिंग करंट, एंड इन केस ऑफ डीसी मैग्नीट्यूड can be constant or can be vary, but phase is strictly constant, right? So next, why this slide is not, voltage sources in series.
मैम आस्था जैन की अगेन लीव हो गई है क्लास.
आस्था जैन उसमें आ रही है क्या? वो आस्था जैन एंटर्ड इन वेटिंग रूम. ओके, अब यहीं पे आ रहा है, मैंने कर लिया एडमिटर से, ठीक है. इसकी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है शायद. इट्स ओके, आई हैव एडमिटेड.
हमें एक बार और रिपीट कर दीजिए आप.
ऐसा करती हूँ, मैं इसका लेक्चर रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ एंड आई विल सेंड यू द रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर, ओके? Because I have repeated 2 times. Okay. Okay, ma'am. So I'll send you the recorded lecture. Fine. Now the voltage sources in series. DC voltage sources in series can be combined. I'll tell you all these theories by some examples. Like, see example 1. There are 2 DC sources. One is of 5-volt battery, another one is of 3-volt battery. Right? So here is the positive terminal, negative terminal. This is the positive terminal, negative terminal. So we can connect these 2 voltage sources. One voltage source is of 5 volt and another voltage source of 3 volt. So finally, we can represent the combination of these 2 batteries by a one battery of 8 volt. Right? How? Because positive, negative, positive, negative. Right? This is positive, negative, then negative. So these 2 will be added. So the final circuit, in the final circuit, we can replace these 2 batteries by only one battery of 8 volt. Clear? Now, the same batteries, the 5-volt battery and 3-volt battery. Now, if we connected these 2 batteries like this, plus, minus, minus, plus. Right? ये तो plus minus ही है, and the terminals of 3-volt battery are reversed. Now, the minus and plus sign are there. Then what we can do, 5-volt battery should be as it is, and for here we can write minus 3-volt battery, and we can again reverse the terminals of this battery, plus minus, because we must have the connections of 2 batteries like plus minus like this, right? So now we can add these 2 batteries. So plus 5 minus 3, what will be the result? 2 volt. समझ में आया सबको? सेम 2 बैटरीज थी हमारे पास, 5 वोल्ट की एंड 3 वोल्ट की. जब हमने इनको प्रीवियसली कनेक्ट किया था, देन द रिजल्टेंट वाज 8 वोल्ट. नाउ अगर इनको इस तरह से कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं प्लस माइनस माइनस प्लस, सो इट विल बी 2 वोल्ट बैटरी. द फाइनल आपका इसका जो रिप्रेजेंटेशन है दैट शुड बी गिवन एज 2 वोल्ट बैटरी. ओके, नेक्स्ट चलते हैं. सेम बैटरीज हैं 5 वोल्ट एंड 3 वोल्ट. इफ वी कनेक्ट देम माइनस प्लस प्लस माइनस, सो व्हाट शुड वी डू? इसका कनेक्शन सही नहीं है ना, माइनस प्लस है, इट शुड बी प्लस माइनस. सो इसका हम चेंज करेंगे 5 वोल्ट बैटरी का. So we will change the terminals of 5 volt battery means minus 5 volt and we will change the terminals plus minus. Okay. So what we'll do? Plus minus. बेटा टाइम अभी रन हो रहा है, आप लोग फिर से रिज्वाइन करिएगा, ठीक है? सेम लिंक पे रिज्वाइन करिएगा. ओके
ओके मैम.
ओके ओके. ये क्या हुआ? Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure, we can see your screen.
Students are still coming. 15 in waiting room. I just let them all enter, then we'll start.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
बच्चे जल्दी जल्दी नहीं आते हैं, अभी धीरे धीरे एंटर करेंगे.
मैम नेटवर्क इशू बहुत है कहीं पे.
28.
थोड़ा नेटवर्क इशू ज्यादा है.
I can understand that thing. नेटवर्क इशू है.
क्लास ही नहीं लग पाई पहले वाली.
पहले वाली नहीं लग पाई.
ओ मैम लेट ज्वाइन हुआ था नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से.
Okay. चलो ठीक है. Should we start?
Yes,
है ना, वरना
Okay,
फिर
ma'am.
हाँ,
Yes,
we have limited time right now because this is our second meeting. So
Ma'am, I
we
think some students are in waiting room, so please allow them.
Yeah, I know. I can see them. Yeah, admit all. Okay. Come in. Ananya, come in. Mohammed Harish.
मैम अटेंडेंस ले ली क्या?
Attendance, I told to Astha, right? To take a screenshot and
Okay.
just send it to me, right? So we were discussing this example 5. We cannot connect these two batteries with a different voltage, and also we cannot connect these two batteries with same voltage but different polarities, right? So we'll go fast because lots of slides I'm having. Next. Yeah, this is example 6. Here 2V sin 10t, one voltage source, and 2V sin 10t, another voltage source. We can connect these two voltage sources in parallel, and the resultant voltage source will be having 2V sin 10t. Same with the same frequency. If the frequency of these two sources are same, then we can connect them in parallel. Now see this example. One voltage source of 2V sin 10t and another voltage source is of 3V sin 10t. Right? Magnitude is different and frequency is same. So we cannot connect these two voltage sources in parallel. Similarly, 2V sin 10t and 2V sin 30t. Here the magnitude of the voltage is same, but here the frequency is 10 and here the angular frequency is 30. So we cannot connect these two voltage sources in parallel as they are operating at different frequencies, right? So the conclusion is that we cannot connect two AC voltage sources in parallel if they are of a different magnitude and with the different frequencies, right? We can connect them only if their magnitude and frequencies are same. Now current sources in parallel. How we can connect the current sources in parallel? Here see, there is a 2 ampere current source and 1 ampere current source, right? With the same direction, we can connect them. The resultant will be 3 ampere. How? 2 ampere current is coming from here and 1 ampere current is coming from here. So what we will get at this node? 3 ampere, right? So the resultant will be 3 ampere. Similarly, if the 2 ampere current source and the direction of this current source is upward and the direction of this current source is downward, then what will be the resultant current? 2 minus 1. Okay, now it will be 2 minus 1. So the resultant current will be 1 ampere. And what will be direction of the resultant current? This one. The direction of the higher one. right? So 2 ampere की जो direction होगी वही आपके resultant की direction होगी, and we can connect these two current source in parallel like this, and the resultant will be I1 minus I2 if the directions are different. Now 2 ampere current source with downward direction, 1 ampere current source with upward direction, so the resultant will be what? 2 ampere minus 1 ampere.
Current.
Yeah, it can,
You are
yeah,
talking about alternatives.
no, it can be of DC, because in DC case also the polarity of, and the polarity can be plus minus or minus plus, we have discussed, right? So this is not the alternating current, it can be AC or DC. Only these are showing the direction of current. If the direction of current is downward, there is a 2 ampere current source and the direction is downward, right? And it is not like that the current is flowing from positive to negative or to negative to positive, right? So it can be a DC current because the direction is on always downward, means if it is in negative direction, it is always flowing through the negative direction, right? So DC is not doesn't mean that from it cannot be negative. It can be negative direction or it can be in positive direction, but it is not changing in nature. It cannot from positive to negative, or it cannot from negative to positive, right? So it can be DC or AC, both, but the direction of current is the same, 2 ampere downward and 1 ampere upward. So what will be the resultant current? 1 ampere, but now it should be downward, because the higher one and the direction of the higher current is downward, so it will be downward, or we can say that minus 1 upward, right? Now DC and AC current sources. So DC and AC current, we have a DC current source of 5 ampere and AC current source of 2A sine 10t. This is the AC equation and this is DC. So the resultant will be 5 ampere plus 2A sine 10t, right? We cannot add directly 5 ampere plus 2 ampere, that means 7 ampere. No, we will add 5 ampere plus instantaneous equation of this AC, right? AC sources with different frequencies. Now if we have two AC sources, one 2A sine 10t, इसकी angular frequency क्या हुई? 10 radian per second. Second current source 2 ampere sine 10.5t. What is the angular frequency for this? 10.5 radian per second. So we cannot add 2 ampere, this 2 ampere, यानी कि 4 ampere we cannot add directly. We will add the instantaneous equations of these two AC currents, right? भाई आप कह सकते हो एक 2 एम्पियर का ये भी करंट है, 2 एम्पियर का ये भी, तो टोटल करंट 4 एम्पियर हो गया. नो, दिस इज द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ करंट सोर्स 1 and this is the maximum value of current for source 2, right? So we cannot add them directly, we will add the equation, whole equation for that. Okay, now the current sources in series, how we can connect, अभी तो हमने parallel ही बात करी थी, we can connect the current sources in parallel. Now how we can connect the current sources in series? This is a 3 ampere current source, again this is a 3 ampere current source, right? So it will not be added. हमेशा याद रखिए आप कि एक सीरीज में कितने भी करंट सोर्सेज ऐड हों, राइट, जो आपका मैक्सिमम करंट होगा that will be the resultant current. If this is 3 ampere current source, this is 3 ampere current source, the resultant will be 3 ampere only, right? ये बैटरी की तरह नहीं होगा, इसको हम ऐड नहीं करेंगे, because it is controlling what does it mean? It is controlling the 3 ampere current source throughout the series. ये पूरी सीरीज में 3 ampere का करंट मेंटेन रखेगा, right? So this is a 3 ampere current source. Similarly, now if this 3 ampere current is connected in series with 1 ampere current, so it is not allowed. We cannot connect these two. We cannot connect these two. If the direction is changed, we cannot connect these two. We can connect the same current amperes current sources, and the resultant will be the same of that current source, right? Next, देखो आपने बैटरीज देखी है ये कहीं पर देखी ना? These are cells, batteries. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, suppose each battery is of 1.5 volt. 1.5 volt की बैटरी है ये. यहाँ पर हमने क्या किया है, सबके पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल एक साथ कनेक्ट करें, राइट? वी हैव कनेक्टेड ऑल द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल टू वन नोड and all the negative terminals to one node, right? So what will be the resultant? 1.5 volt. Okay, when the same batteries or same cells are connected in parallel. Now agar hum parallel mein connect kar de, so the positive terminal of this battery is connected to negative of second, positive of this is connected to negative of second, positive of this is connected to negative of second, this is connected to positive of the load, and this is connected to the negative of load. Then what will be the total voltage?
6 volt.
6. How? 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. So 6 volt will be the resultant voltage if we connect these batteries in series. Now, circuit diagram, if we, as I told you that for a circuit diagram, there must be three most important parameters. What parameters are important? Source of electricity, second, path or conductor on which electricity flows, it means wire. Third one is electrical resistor or lamp, or you can say that load, ठीक है, which is any device that require electricity to operate. जिसे operate करने के लिए electricity की जरूरत हो, वैसा load. तो ये तो है हमारी battery. This is the most important part. Then these are the resistors. ये क्या है आपका, किसका सिंबल है ये सिंबल के लिए बताया गया. This is the ammeter symbol. This is the symbol for ammeter. This is the symbol for voltmeter. Voltmeter. It will measure the voltage drop across this. यानी कि इस रजिस्टर में कितना वोल्टेज ड्रॉप हो रहा है वो ये मेजर करेगा. ठीक है. एमीटर क्या मेजर करता है? इट मेजर द करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू द सीरीज ऑफ इट. ये जहां कनेक्ट है उसके सीरीज सर्किट में जितना करंट फ्लो करता है ये मेजर करेगा. राइट. दिस इज द सिंबल फॉर रजिस्टर. This is the symbol for switch, and this is the symbol for battery. Yeah. So these are the different symbols for a circuit diagram. Next we will go. अभी भी बच्चे आ रहे हैं. I will let him admit. Yeah. Yes, Jen. Do you want to ask something?
No ma'am, sorry ma'am.
You are raising hand, na?
Ma'am वो गलती से हो गई.
Gandhi so okay. Now registers in series and parallel. Series circuit. When we connect the registers in series, ऐसे series में होते हैं ना, तो series में क्या होता है? The current flowing will be same, right? यहाँ से current निकला, जो current positive terminal से निकलेगा, I current, same current will be returned back through this negative terminal. So if the circuits are connected in series, then the series circuit rule for current, there is only one part, so current everywhere will be the same, right? सभी जगह current जो है same होगा. Suppose this is a series circuit, R1, R2 and R3 are connected in series, and suppose this is a voltage source, right? And first आपका जो है, the reading of first ammeter is 2 ampere. So what इसकी क्या reading होगी? If this is an ammeter, तो इसकी reading क्या होगी?
2 ampere.
2 सबकी सेम होगी because this is a series circuit. आप इस पूरे सर्किट में कहीं भी एमीटर्स लगा दीजिए, they will read the same 2 ampere, right? Now equivalent resistance, all of you must know that if we connect the series resistances in series, then what will be the equivalent resistance? R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus Rn. पता है ना ये तो आप लोगों ने 12th में पढ़ा होगा I think, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So equivalent resistance क्या होगा? For in case of series circuit, the equivalent resistance is larger than the largest resistance. Suppose हमने 1, 2, 3, 5 ये 4 resistance हैं, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm. ठीक है, ये resistances हैं और इन्हें हमने series में connect कर दिया है. We have connected them in series. Then what will be the resistance? Equivalent resistance 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? Yes. तो जो भी आएगा वो largest से भी हमेशा ज्यादा होगा, यानी कि 4 ohm से it will be greater, right? So the equivalent resistance in case of series circuit will be always larger than the largest resistance the largest value of resistance is connected in series. Okay. Parallel में क्या होता है? In parallel circuit there are multiple paths. ठीक है? These resistances suppose we have connected in parallel. So parallel में current will be divided. इनमें current divide जाएगा, but voltage will be same. The voltage drop in this resistor will equal to the voltage drop in this resistor, and that will be equal to the voltage of this battery. But the current in both the resistor will be different, right? ये भी पता है ना सबको? Okay, so the equivalent resistance will be how we can find out if R1, R2, R3, Rn are connected in parallel, then 1 upon R equivalent is equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, so on 1 upon Rn. So like that we can calculate the equivalent resistance when they are connected in parallel. Right? So if two resistances are connected in parallel, then what will be their equivalent? R1, R2 upon R1 plus R2. How we can find out this? 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2, take LCM. R1 R2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so R equivalent will be R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, so now
मैम
yeah,
मैम
बोलो.
आफ्टर लेक्चर मैम PDF सेंड कर देना मैम आफ्टर
Sure,
लेक्चर.
sure. I will send you the PDF and I will send you the lecture also. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, this circuit is
Yo.
called as, अभी तक तो हमने simple circuit देखे. Now this circuit is called as series parallel circuit. ऐसे circuit आप लोग पढ़ेंगे अपने first unit में. This is called a series parallel because here the resistances are connected in series and in parallel also, right? How this resistance is connected in series with this combination, right? This resistance is connected in series with this combination, and this are parallel. R4 and R5 are connected in parallel, and then R3 is connected in series with that combination. Then R2 is connected in parallel with that combination, and then R1 is connected in series with that combination. तो आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए how we can calculate the equivalent resistance in this series parallel combination. So ध्यान से सुनिए, इस टाइप के सर्किट्स में we will solve from the load side first. हम यहाँ से solve करना शुरू करते हैं and the circuit will be reduced and so on, and last में आपका केवल एक resistance रह जाएगा. ठीक है? So how we will solve that? सबसे पहले first of all just solve from the end. Okay, just solve from the end. There are two resistances R4 and R5 connected in parallel. Right, so what will be their resultant? R4 R5 upon R4 plus R5. ये तो होगा. देखो, R4 R5 upon R4 plus R5. सबसे पहले इसे solve करो. Then what you will have? Suppose RX आती है value, तो हम RX को यहाँ पर connect कर दिया हमने. Is there any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, here we have calculated the equivalent of R4 and R5, that is R4 into R5 upon R4 plus R5, that is RX, right? So we can place RX over here. Now what you can see, RX is connected in series with R3, है ना? So calculate RX plus R3. So suppose RX plus R3 is RY, right? So we can place RY in place of this RX and R3. We can place only RY. So now you can see that the circuit has been reduced. हुआ ना, reduce हुआ. पहले कितने registers थे? Now we are having only 3 registers. Now again, find out the equivalent of this R2 and RY. These are in parallel, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what will be the equivalent?
Yes.
R2 RY upon R2 plus RY. ऐसे याद रखो, डायरेक्ट याद रखो. ये R4 R5 upon
Yes,
R4 plus R5 था ना, वैसे इनका क्या होगा? R2 RY upon R2 plus RY, right? So in the next,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, in the next circuit, the reduced circuit will have, next slide नहीं हो रही है, yeah, RZ, exactly, RZ. So RZ क्या होगा? R2 RY upon R2 plus RY.
R2 R5.
So this is a simple circuit and you can easily find out the resistance of this circuit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या होगा? R1 plus RZ, because these are connected in
RZ.
series. So R
In
equivalent
series.
in series. So R equivalent will be equal to R1 plus RZ. So by this way, we can find out the equivalent resistance of a series parallel combination of circuit. So this series parallel combination can be have more resistances, 8 to 10 resistances, but this is the only way from the load side, from the N terminal, you will start calculating, and similarly, you will just reduce the circuit as much as possible, right? And then you will have, finally, you will have a simple circuit. So this is an example. बनाइए सब लोग अपनी कॉपी में ये सर्किट बनाइए. इसीलिए मैंने आपको कॉपी पेन लेने को बोला था. Just draw this circuit on your notebook. This 10 ohm, then 10 ohm, then 8 ohm, then this 3 ohm, and this 6 ohm. Right? अब हम आगे मैं आपको I don't show you the solution. You will solve by yourself this question. So first find out what you will do first. Find out the parallel combination of 6 and 3. Right?
2 ohm.
2 ohm. Very good. कैसे किया? 6 into 3 upon 6 plus 3. 6 into 3 हो गया. टिप्स में ही हो जाता है बेटा. 6 into 3 कितना हुआ? 18 upon 6 plus 3 कितना हुआ? 9. So आ गया 2 ohm. Very good.
आंसर 15 है. आंसर
Yes.
15.
Okay. So यहाँ 2 ohm कनेक्ट कर दिया हमने. इन दोनों को हटा के 2 ohm कनेक्ट कर दिया. फिर 2 और 10 कितने होंगे? 2 और 8 कितना हो गया? सीरीज में
10 ohm.
10 ohm. Then 10 and 10 parallel.
10 ohm.
5. Then 5 plus 10.
5 on 5.
And then 5 plus 10, 15. Yeah.
15.
So equivalent
Yeah.
resistance will be 15. Yes,
15 ohm.
correct answer. So by this way, we can calculate the equivalent resistance. Yes. Yes. Any doubt? So this is an
15.
example of series parallel combination. A is connected in series with the parallel combination of B and C. In this circuit, A is connected in parallel with the series combination of B and C. Right? So this is also a series parallel circuit, and this is also a series parallel circuit. We are having three same resistances A, B and C, but the equivalent of this circuit will be different than the equivalent of this circuit. Right? Same resistors we are having, but the connections are different. Here, this is the series parallel, and here the series parallel connection is like that. So the equivalent will be different. Okay. Now current and resistance in series circuit. You all know that the current will be same in series circuit, or in all the resistances, current will be same, and the total resistance will be R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus Rn, like that. Okay. Total voltage in a series circuit, you know that in series, the voltage will be added. We can apply the Ohm's law in series circuit. If you are having two resistances, kindly mute all of you. Just mute your mic. So if you are having two resistances, R1 and R2 connected in series, and V1 is the voltage drop across R1, V2 is the voltage drop across R2, then what will be the total voltage? Total voltage will be V1 plus V2. ये add हो जाएगा. Parallel में यही क्या होता है? V1 is equals to V2 is equals to V. Right? In series, V1 plus V2 equal to V. Okay. Now current in parallel circuit, if these two circuits, two resistances are connected in parallel, and the current across one resistor is I1 and the current across the other resistance is I2. So what will be the total resistance that we will have from this battery? Yes, I1 plus I2.
I1 plus I2.
Yes, I1 plus I2. So by that way we can say that in parallel circuit the currents are added or the currents are divided, right? And the equivalent current we can find out by adding all the current in all the branches. Similarly, in series circuit, the voltage are divided. So the equivalent voltage we can find out by adding all the voltage drop across all the resistances connected in series. Fine? Here you can see this is the parallel circuit. आपके ऐसी बैटरी देखी है आप लोगों ने? घरों में होती है बैटरी, जहाँ इन्वर्टर होगा उनके घरों में बैटरी होगी, right? This is the positive terminal of the battery. The positive terminal is connected to all the positive terminals of load. The negative terminal of battery is connected to all the negative terminals of the load. And by this way, we can use the equal voltage. Mute करो, mute करिए. All of you just mute your mic. Just mute yourself.
क्या? ये दूसरा है, वो भी है, ये भी है.
Yes, student, just mute yourself. Otherwise, जो भी unmute होगा उसको मैं यहाँ से ले सकूंगी बेटा.
अभी देख लूंगी, अगर मेरे आ जाएगा तो मैं.
All of you just check your mic and mute yourself.
मैम आप कर दीजिए मैम सबको.
मैम जतिन गुप्ता का माइक ऑन है. मैम जतिन गुप्ता का
मैम
माइक
आप
ऑन
कर दीजिए मैम प्लीज.
जतिन, ओके, कर दिया उसे मैंने. ठीक है. आप लोग ध्यान रखा करो थोड़ा, इतने दिनों से आप लोग क्लासेस कर रहे हो, है ना? यू शुड म्यूट व्हाइल टीचर्स आर टेकिंग लेक्चर्स. यू शुड म्यूट योरसेल्फ, राइट? चलो, सो दीज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ पैरेलल सर्किट. आप लोगों के घरों में आपको पता होगा कि जितने भी अप्लायंसेस लगे होते हैं, दे ऑल आर इन कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल. मालूम है सबको? अभी हमारा टाइम खत्म होने
Yes,
वाला है,
ma'am.
है ना? तो उनके
Yes,
क्रॉस
ma'am.
वी कैन फाइंड आउट द करेंट्स. I1 is equals to V upon R1, I2 is equals to V upon R2. This V is the supply voltage and this R1 is a different load का resistances है. So we can find out the currents through all the appliances by this formula, V upon R1, V upon R2, right? So I'm just telling you, actually the time is going to be running out. Voltage divider and current divider rule. Actually, if we have a series resistances connected and two resistances connected in series, then the voltage will be different across these two resistances, right? Now, in this circuit, if we want to find out the voltage across this R1, so what is the formula for that? we don't know any formula. So here the voltage division rule is applied for that. If there are two resistances connected in series and we want to find out the voltage across only one resistance. So what's the formula? Here it has been written. क्या होगा उसका formula? The ratio of that resistor to the total resistance multiplied by source voltage. यानी कि R1 upon R1 plus R2 into 12. ठीक है, ये होगा R1 के अक्रॉस वोल्टेज. और कह रहा है कि अज्यूम R1 इज ट्वाइस ऑफ R2. अगर R1 ट्वाइस ऑफ R2 है यानी कि R1 अपॉन क्या हो जाएगा? R1 प्लस 2R1. समझ में आ रहा है जो मैं बता रही हूँ आपको? हमें इस R1 के अक्रॉस वोल्टेज निकालना है. तो फॉर्मूला होता है वोल्टेज डिवीजन रूल का 12 into R1 अपॉन R1 प्लस R2. सो 12 into R1 अपॉन कितना हो जाएगा ये? 3R1. तो 12 अपॉन R1 कैंसिल हो गए, 12 अपॉन 3, इट मींस 4 वोल्ट. यानी कि R1 के अक्रॉस हमारा जो है वोल्टेज ड्रॉप वो है 4 वोल्ट. तो इसके अक्रॉस कितना होगा? 8 वोल्ट. ठीक है, सो इस तरह से हम लोग वी कैन फाइंड आउट द वोल्टेज अक्रॉस द डिफरेंट रेजिस्टेंसेस कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज. 8 वोल्ट. ठीक है, ये आ गया 8 वोल्ट. व्हाट इज द वोल्टेज अक्रॉस R1? 8 वोल्ट आया है R1 के अक्रॉस. द रेशियो ऑफ दैट रजिस्टर टू द टोटल रेजिस्टेंस यानी कि R1 अपॉन R1 प्लस R2. सो R1 अपॉन R1 प्लस 2R1, 3R1. यस, इट शुड बी 4 वोल्ट. इसके अक्रॉस 8 वोल्ट होगा R2 के अक्रॉस. ठीक है, R2 के अक्रॉस 8 वोल्ट होगा. दिस इज रॉन्ग. R1 के अक्रॉस 4 वोल्ट होगा. ठीक है, आप लोग निकाल कर देखिएगा. इज देयर एनी डाउट? वी कैन डिस्कस लेटर ऑन. Suppose these are the two resistors, 15 kilo ohm and 10 kilo ohm, and we want to find out the voltage drop across this R2. So what is the formula? Total voltage 20 volt into जिसमें निकालना है यानी कि 10 ohm upon 10 plus 15. कितना आया आंसर? देखो कैलकुलेट करो. टोटल वोल्टेज 20 into 10 upon 10 plus 15, 25. 10 upon 25
12
वोल्ट आ रहा है R2 के क्रॉस. द टोटल रेजिस्टेंस इज 25, 8 वोल्ट. 8 वोल्ट आ गया देखो. 20
8 वोल्ट
मैम 8.
8 yes
8
8 volt will be voltage drop across this resistance. ठीक है, good. So by this way we can find out by the voltage division rule we can find out the equivalent voltage across the resistances. इसमें भी आप निकाल सकते हैं. दिस इज द पोटेंशियोमीटर. पोटेंशियोमीटर पता है ना आपको क्या होता है? विद द हेल्प ऑफ पोटेंशियोमीटर वी कैन वेरी द रेजिस्टेंस. जैसे इसका रेजिस्टेंस कितना है? 10 किलो ओम. सो वी कैन वेरी बाय द कनेक्शन ऑफ दिस पोटेंशियोमीटर. इट कैन वेरी फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर. इफ इट इज कनेक्टेड टू हियर देन क्या होगा? दिस इज 0 ओम. If it is connected to here, this can be 2 ohm. Then connected to here, it can be 5 ohm. Then connected to here, it can be 9 ohm. If it is connected to here, it can be 10 ohm. So what is the maximum resistance? That is 10 ohm. इस पोटेंशियोमीटर का मतलब होता है we can vary the resistance by the connection of this arrow, this potentiometer, right? It can be connected from here to here. So the voltage division can be set up for the variable output using a potentiometer also. So here the output voltage, the question is what is the largest output voltage available? Output voltage हम कहाँ ले रहे हैं? यहाँ पर ले रहे हैं. तो largest output voltage क्या होगा? वही voltage division rule लगाइए. 15 into 10 upon 10 plus 20. 12. It's 5 volt.
5 वोल्ट.
कैसे हुआ? 15 into 10
10 upon 30.
30 exactly. It's 5 volt. 5 volt आएगा आंसर. ठीक है. Similarly power. अब हमें पावर निकालनी है. These resistances are connected in series and we want to calculate the power. How much power is consumed in this circuit? So first वाले में power का formula होता है V square upon R, right? So first find out the voltage across this R1, then find out V square upon R, then find out the voltage across this, then find out V square upon R2. So first you have to find out V1 and V2, the voltages across R1 and R2 by the voltage division rule, and then you can find out the power dissipated as V square upon R. This is P1, V square upon R, this is P2. So the total power delivered from this battery क्या हो जाएगी? This plus this, 0.29 watt plus 0.21 watt. means 0.5 watt. यानी कि 0.5 watt power is delivered from this battery to this whole circuit. Okay? इसी तरह से करंट डिवीजन रूल लगता है, जैसे हमने भी वोल्टेज डिवीजन रूल लगा. सिमिलरली इन पैरेलल सर्किट we can apply the current division rule. The same formula, total current into R upon R1 plus R2. Now जो numerator में R होगा that will be different. If you want to find out the current across R1, then in the numerator there will be R2. If you want to find out the current in R2, then in the numerator there will be R1. So the formula will be changed. So there is a small quiz for you. Just try to solve it. In a series circuit with more than one resistor, the current is, बताओ, एक सीरीज सर्किट है जिसमें एक से ज्यादा रेजिस्टेंसेस हैं, तो करंट क्या होगा? Larger in larger resistance, smaller in larger, always the same in all resistors. There is not
Right.
enough. Yes.
In all resistors.
Ma'am, always and same in all resistors.
Yeah. C.
Meter.
Okay. C. Fine. Now, second question. In a series circuit with more than one resistor, the voltage is larger across larger, smaller across larger, always same across all resistors. There is not enough information to say. Bolo.
A
ma'am.
Larger across larger resistors.
Okay, because V is equals to IR, right?
IR.
So, R,
Yes,
if the
ma'am.
value of R is larger, then the V will be larger. So larger across larger resistor. A is the right answer. Third question. If three equal resistors are connected in series, the total resistance is 1/3, the same, 3 times. Yes. Or D. What will be the right answer?
Ma'am, C.
C. Okay, 3 times.
And C.
Yes.
Three times.
Fine. 3 times. Now, next question. A series circuit cannot have more than 2 resistors, more than 1 voltage source, more than 1 path, or all of the above. In a series
More
circuit.
than one path.
Ma'am, C.
Exactly.
Oh,
C. More than
one
one
path.
path.
More than one path.
Yeah. There's only one path, and that is the series path. Right. In a closed loop, the algebraic sum of all the voltages is? Yes. Kirchhoff's voltage law.
0.
0. A is the right answer.
0.
Okay, fine. The current in 10 kilo ohm resistor is, इसमें करंट निकालना है, कैसे निकालोगे? First find out the voltage across this by voltage. Okay, first find out the voltage.
Ma'am, C.
Voltage निकालिए, कितना आया? 24 into 10 upon
2.4.
12.
मैम 20 आ रहा.
Ma'am, 20 ampere.
20 ampere?
नहीं 20 volt into
20
Ma'am,
volt.
20
Okay.
milliamp.
20 into 10 कर देंगे, फिर
Milli.
V is I is equal to क्या होता है?
2
V upon
milliamp.
R? Yes, 2 milliampere. So B is the right answer.
2 milliampere.
Yeah. Okay, fine. The output voltage from the voltage divider. Output voltage कितना? ये भी हमने निकाला था ना? Similarly, you can find out the voltage. Output voltage 24 into 2 upon 10 plus 2. 24 into 2 upon 12. 4 volt. 4 volts. So B is the right answer. 4. Okay. Next, the smallest output voltage available from the voltage divider. अब देखो, जो हमने भी क्वेश्चन किया था, in that question, it was the maximum, the largest output voltage पूछा था. Now it is being asked the smallest output voltage. Yes. Can you tell me?
0 volt.
Exactly. Very good. What's your name? Rishi? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
0 volt.
0 volt. Very good. Because the smallest resistance will be when this pointer is connected to here, right? And when this pointer is connected to here, R is 0. When R is 0, then
Yes.
V will be 0.
V
V is
is
equals to I
zero.
to 0. Very good. Smallest voltage will be 0.